Okay, so make sure you have your mat. If you have a block and strap, that'd be great. Good, okay, let's get started. So, come sitting on your block. So welcome to everybody joining, and this will be a beginner's class, much like what I did last week. And it will be about a 45 to 55 minute of yoga, followed by a deep relaxation, and then a brief meditation at the end. So very similar to my live class, in-person classes, and if you're a regular student, just go ahead and you know any modifications you need to make. So most importantly, trust your body, listen to your body. If you have any pain, any issues with a posture, message me after and we can work out something for you. Okay, so come sitting on your block with your legs crossed. And we're gonna start beginning by breathing and tuning in, so closing your eyes. Just close your eyes and start to notice your breath. Follow your breath, coming into your nose, filling your belly, your lungs, and as you exhale, exhaling from your lungs and then your belly, inhaling and exhaling out of your nose, taking a moment to find that rhythm. And grounding your sit bones into your block or the mat. Allow your torso from your lower spine, your middle spine, and your upper spine to become longer, while your bottom half of your body stays grounded, allowing your torso to lift. Rolling your shoulders back a few times, opening your shoulders, noticing the space you can create between your collarbones, and then letting your shoulder blades slide down your back. Bringing your neck and your head in line with your spine, feeling the length, allowing yourself to grow as if there's a string on top of your head pulling you taller. But keep the space between your ears and your shoulders. Good. Slowly bringing your hands to your heart, thumbs to your chest, fingers together. We'll begin the class with one Om. Exhale to prepare. Inhale. And setting an intention of gratitude. In this challenging time, it's hard to find the gratitude sometimes. Thinking about someone or something that you can be grateful for. Maybe it's the sunset, the sunrise, a flower, or maybe it's yourself. Gratitude to yourself for taking the time today to practice making yourself a priority. Good. Slowly opening your eyes Interlacing your fingers, inhale, reaching your arms out, exhale, reaching them up. So here we want to make sure our arms are lengthening. We're pushing through our hands and our arms. We're bringing our arms back, stretching. Just feeling the stretch, arms, head is between the arms. Good, and then inhale again, reaching up, reaching over to the right. Now both arms are stretching here, so not just the left arm, but the right arm is also. Keeping both arms stretching, nice and long, head between the ears. Good, inhale, back to center. Lengthen, and then exhale over to the left. Reaching, feeling the stretch in the side of the body. Feeling the length. Good. Inhale, coming back to center. Good. Releasing your hands. Coming onto all fours. We're going to do cat and cow now. So in cat and cow, we're just going to warm up the spine. Those of you who've done this class with me before know how to do cat and cow, or maybe you have experience. Your hands are under your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Knees are under your hip width apart. Uncurl your toes. We're going to link our cat and cow with our breath. I'm going to tuck my shirt in so you can see. So on the inhale breath, we're going to bring our head forward. So inhale, 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 inhale. Looking forward, tailbone back. That's cow. And then exhale, 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 exhale. Chin to chest, tailbone down. That's cat. So imagine that round, scaredy cat. Okay, again, inhale, 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 inhale. Looking forward, tailbone back. And then exhale, 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 exhale. Chin to chest, tailbone down. Again, inhale, 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 inhale. Looking forward, tailbone back. This time really looking forward, pushing that tailbone back. And then exhale, exhale, exhale. Really round the spine, tuck that tailbone in, chin to chest. Good. Coming back to neutral. We're going to inhale. We're going to, without shifting our hips, you're going to lift your right leg back, pointing it to the wall behind you. So the foot is pointed, the leg is strong. Good. From here, stay here or lift the left arm up. So you're reaching in both directions. Imagine you're being pulled in both directions. Feeling the stretch. Squeeze those abs for stability. And then inhale, both leg and arm down. Now the other side. First start with the leg. Stretch that left leg back, nice and long, pointing that foot. You can't see my foot here, but you know what I mean. And then when you're ready, if you want, stretching that right arm long. Feel the stretch. So engage from the fingers all the way to the toes. Feeling the stretch. Breathing, make sure you're breathing. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, bringing both arm and leg down. From here, walk your hands just one hand a distance forward, and as you inhale, exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. So in your downward dogs, for some of you it's morning, it's maybe your first downward dog or movement of the day. I'd like all of you to just pedal your feet out, left and right, loosening up your hips, just loosening up the back of your legs. Good, and then when you're ready, pushing back into downward dog. So in downward dog, the weight is evenly pressed in the hand. So that means that the entire hand, the weight is throughout the entire palm. Noticing that your fingers are wide open, they're not gripping the mat. Fingers are the first finger is pointing forward. Feet are hip width apart. Heels are on the ground if you can. You're working on bringing your head between your arms, your hips, your sit bone is the highest point of your body. Breathing. Making your legs strong. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Legs are straight. We're gonna fold forward here, holding onto your elbows, letting your body hang. So here, not only are the legs straightening, they're working all the way, stretching. You're also stretching from your hips and your torso and your head, folding forward. Good. Inhale, walking your hands back to downward dog. Taking another downward dog, stretching the back of the body, the front of the body, the arms are active. Pressing through those hands, bringing your chest back towards your thighs. Good, and one more, walking back to your hands, folding forward, holding onto your elbows, switch the elbow grip this time. Back of the legs are straight. I'll move forward so you can see me. That's it, folding forward. Good. Walking your hands back out, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg pointed to the wall behind you. And then exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the hands. Good, so feel that stretch. So here the front leg is 90 degrees. This back knee, it wants to drop. We want to make it nice and strong. If you can't reach the floor, use a block. Put both hands on a block, get the height that you need. Good, inhale, and as you exhale, back to downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, lift that left leg up, point it to the wall behind you, and then stepping that foot to the outside. Again, feeling that stretch now. So you again, watch that back leg. Keep it nice and strong. Front knee is 90 degrees. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Good. Inhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Good. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Folding forward once again, holding onto the elbows. I'm going to step forward so you can see me. And then inhale, reaching your arms up. Interlacing your thumbs. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Interlacing your thumbs. Inhale, reaching your arms nice and high. Long, stretching. And then inhale, and as you exhale, hinging over to the right. So you want to be like you're reaching long and over. So both arms are stretching. With each breath, can you come a little bit deeper? Good. Inhale back to center. Switch the thumb grip, reaching the arms up, and then inhale, and as you exhale, hinging the other way. That's it. Over to the left. Breathing, reaching a little bit deeper with each breath. Good. Inhale, coming back to center. Good. Release your hands, walk to the front of your mat. Good. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart, take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching your arms forward. Exhale, reaching up. Inhale, and as you exhale, folding forward. Good. Inhale, bending your knees, left leg back. This time your left knee is gonna come to the ground. Toe is untucked. Front leg is at 90 degrees. Inhale, coming up into crescent. So in crescent, we're reaching our arms, our torso is lengthening, but we're sinking low. We're sinking low to get that hip, that left hip open. It's a deep hip opener. Breathe. Stretching, holding. Make sure you're not holding your breath though. Good. Inhale, hands back down to the mat, step back. downward facing dog. So now, going a little bit deeper, bringing your chest back towards your thighs, stretching those arms long, keeping the legs straight. Good. Inhale, come forward into plank. And we're gonna hold our plank here, so squeeze the abs, squeeze the legs, squeeze everything. Good, and then inhale, and as you exhale, we're gonna modify this. We're gonna come down knees, chest and chin completely to the mat. So here, hopefully you can see me good. Okay, so here, my hands are under my shoulders like cricket wings. So if I was to look at you from the top, I would only see the elbows like wings. My chin is on the mat. My feet are together if you don't have lower back issues. If you have lower back issues, bring your feet as wide as the mat. You be the judge. Remember, listen to your body. We're gonna do baby cobra here. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze an orange between your shoulder blades. Activate your legs, squeeze. Inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen your head forward, up and off the mat. Chest and head off the mat. You can look down at the edge of your mat, breathing, squeezing that orange, squeezing those legs, squeezing. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming back down. And then curling your toes, push back, downward facing dog. Good, so in this downward dog, once again, if you still need to loosen up the back of your legs, feel free to pedal your feet out, bringing your torso back towards your thighs. Good, inhale, lift your left leg up, this time stepping it between your hands, right knee comes to the ground. Untuck the toe, I'll slide up, and then inhale, reaching the arms up into crescent. So in crescent, again, this modified crescent, the front leg is 90 degrees, but we're sinking down into the hips. Sinking down, but reaching this torso nice and long with our hands, our arms are all reaching. Looking straight, good. Breathing. Can you sink a little bit deeper? Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, hands down to the mat. Step the right foot forward to join the left. Folding forward, holding onto the elbows, allowing yourself to fold forward. Good. Inhale, bring your arms by your ears. Exhale, bring your arms this time, reaching up, slightly back. And then inhale, hands down to your heart, standing at the edge of your mat, hands in prayer. Good. Okay, inhale, reaching your arms out. Exhale, reaching up. Inhale, and as you exhale, folding forward. Inhale, bending your knees. This time, left leg is back, but not on the ground. So we're in like a runner's lunge. Make sure that back leg is strong. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming into crescent. So here we are in crescent pose, reaching, making sure your torso is long, bringing your hands behind your head. Inhale, lengthening your torso. Exhale, opening your chest, looking up. Just letting yourself open, feeling the opening, squeezing those legs, staying strong. Good. Inhale, reaching those arms back up. Good. Hands back down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath, inhale and exhale. Okay. Inhale, coming forward into plank. Hold that plank, squeeze. So you're gonna squeeze. You're gonna squeeze the abs. You're gonna squeeze through everything, nice and strong. Good. From here, you can come down knees, chest, and chin like we did, or if you practice, you can come down full chaturanga push-up. So inhale, and as you exhale, take your option of your choice. Coming all the way down, back to baby cobra. We'll do that one more time. Roll those shoulders back, squeeze the legs. So that's our starting position. When you squeeze the legs, the knees will lift. That's okay. Press the tops of the feet down to the mat and squeeze those legs. Roll the shoulders, squeeze that orange. Inhale, and as you exhale, stretching your head forward, head and chest off the mat. Looking at the edge of your mat. Breathing. As you inhale, can you squeeze your legs a little more and exhale and come a little bit higher? The hands are there for support. We're not using them to push. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming back down, curling your toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now lifting your left leg up, pointing it to the wall behind you, and stepping that left leg forward between your hands. So now we're in the runner's lunge on the other side. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming into crescent on this side. So again, this back leg has to stay strong. See, so even when mine drops, I want to pick that up, and this front leg is 90 degrees. Bringing the arms up into crescent. Nice and strong. Good. And then inhale, reaching the hands behind the head, interlacing the fingers, maybe switching it by one digit, and then opening it up. So you're reaching, looking back, opening up that chest. Breathing. And then inhale, reaching the arms nice and long, staying. And then inhale, bringing the hands back down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Feeling how you're opening up now, how that downward dog is starting to feel a lot better. Stretching those legs long, bringing the sit bones higher. Chest comes back to thighs. Good. Inhale, step your right foot forward and your left foot forward, folding forward. Folding nice and long. Good. Inhale, bring your hands up by your ears, up. Again, slightly over. And then inhale, down to your heart. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. I hope everybody's feeling good. Inhale, reaching their arms up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, bending your knees, left leg back. Coming into that runner's lunge. Take your left hand, bring it by your right foot. And then inhale and exhale, take a twist to the right side. So here, my left hand is by my foot. If I need the height, you can put a block by that foot. Or if you don't, bring it to the floor, reaching that arm up. If this is too much, you can bring this knee down. That's completely another option. Nice and strong, holding. So this arm that's reaching up is opening up, feeling the stretch. Breathing, good. Good. Now inhale, reaching that hand back down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Good. Now the left leg. Let's step it between the hands, coming into that runner's lunge. The right hand comes close to the left foot, and we inhale, and as we exhale, we take a twist to the left. So the twist comes from the belly. Remember, I can use that block again to get the height if I need it, or I can drop the knee if I need to. So in this posture, we're twisting from the belly. We're reaching and we're twisting. Keep our legs strong. Our back knee, we don't want it to drop. We want to engage that thigh muscle to keep that leg strong. Reaching, opening up from the belly, twisting. Make sure you're breathing. I know this is sometimes a little tough to breathe in this posture. Good. Inhale, hands back down to the mat, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, coming forward into plank. Hold your plank. Squeezing. Make sure you're squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, pushing through the hands. nice and strong. Squeeze those abs. Good, and then inhale, and as you exhale, you have an option, knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. So full chaturanga is the full chaturanga push-up, but I'm gonna do knees, chest, and chin. So knees, chest, and chin, come all the way down. Okay, now we're gonna do Ardha Salabhasana, the half locust pose. So you're gonna take your hands, this might be a little hard for you to see, but I'll describe it. Take your hands and bring your palms underneath your thighs, facing up. So, and tuck your elbows under your body. So I want you to imagine that if I saw you from the top, I would not be able to see your elbows. And your feet are going to, your legs are going to come together. Your chin is going to come on the mat. So from here, first, I'd like you to reach your right leg long along the mat. Just stretch it along the mat. Don't lift it yet, for those of you who know the posture. Stretch it long along the mat. And then when you feel you've reached your maximum length of stretch, raise the right leg off the mat. You can raise it just as high as you feel comfortable for you. Raising the leg, stretching, pointing the toe, breathing, make sure you're breathing. Squeezing that leg. Good. Inhale and exhale, drop that right leg down. Just notice how much longer that right leg is than the left leg right now. So let's do the other side and even it up. Stretch the left leg, long. Nice and long along the mat. And then inhale, and as you exhale, lifting that left leg up, off the mat, squeezing the leg, keeping your chin down. Lengthening. Good, and then dropping that left leg down. Okay, so now we're gonna do full locust. You're gonna bring your hands, make sure tuck them, fix them so they're still under your elbows, under your body. This time, when we do full locust, you can bring your lips to the mat. I find that a lot better for your neck. So our head's gonna stay on the mat. We're gonna bringing your feet together. I'm gonna lift my head just so I can talk, but your face should be on the mat. You're gonna stretch your legs long, reaching them long along the mat, and then inhale and exhale, lifting both legs off the mat, squeezing, squeezing, breathing. With each breath, can you go a little bit deeper? Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, bringing your hands down, release your arms from underneath you. So this may feel a little weird if you don't do this often, because it may feel weird on your wrists and your arms, but you'll build the strength in them. And then bringing your hands by your shoulders, curl your toes, push back, downward facing dog. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, stepping your right foot forward and your left foot forward, folding forward. And then inhale, reaching your arms up, stretching back. And then exhale, hands down to your chest. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, bending your left leg back. So now you're in that crescent lunge again. So we're gonna come back into crescent lunge. Front leg is 90 degrees. Good. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart. So you can stay here, but the full part, we're gonna do the outside the prayer posture. So inhale, hinging forward, exhale, take a twist to the outside. So you're gonna twist, twisting to the outside. Now, this back leg, we wanna lift it, keep it strong. Bringing the arms, now the twist comes from the belly. Twisting, Holding, breathing, make sure you're breathing. Good, inhale, coming back to center. Reaching the arms back into crescent. Good, inhale, and as you exhale, hands down to the mat, stepping back, downward facing dog. Good, stepping that left foot forward now, between the hands, coming back into that crescent pose on this side. So again, first get set up. Remember, 90 degrees in the front leg, back leg is strong. Reaching the arms up. And then inhale, bringing the hands to your heart. Exhale, hinging forward and taking a twist to the outside. So this time, we're twisting to the left. Unless you did the other way, just you know what the other way for you would be. Twisting. So working on twisting deeper from the belly, keeping those legs strong. Hands come to the center of the chest. Make sure you're breathing. And then inhale, coming back up to crescent. I checked the time and lost my balance. And then inhale, hands back down to the mat, stepping back, downward facing dog. Okay, inhale and walk your right foot forward and your left foot forward, folding forward. Stepping your feet as wide as the mat this time. So I'm just gonna turn so you can see me, but your feet are as wide as the mat, holding onto your elbows, folding forward. So the stretching from the entire back of the legs. Good, hands back down to the mat, walk your feet closer together. Inhale, reaching your arms up, reaching back, and then exhale, hands to your heart. Good, okay. So now come to the center of your mat. We're gonna do a shoulder opener. So it's called Gomukhasana. You might need your strap. So a strap, a towel, a belt, doesn't matter, anything that you can, if you need to use it. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like, but you might need your strap. So you're gonna take your right arm, you're gonna bring it nice and wide, and you're gonna bend it and bring it behind your back. I'm gonna show you how that looks. So I wanna work this hand up my back. Okay, that's my right arm. And then my left arm is gonna come up and over, grabbing onto my right hand. Fingers can touch. This is where, if you can't touch, you can use a belt. So the belt would be like this. Okay, so find your position, staying in one place. Now, this arm, this top arm that I'm wiggling, you wanna bring that back by your head. You wanna make sure your neck is not, it's free to move. You don't wanna keep it tight. This shoulder, my right shoulder, I want to bring it down my body, or down my shoulder, my back. Breathing, make sure you're breathing. Good, and then release, releasing your hands, releasing your arms. So just, a lot of us are really tight in our shoulders, so we just have to take this one easy if it's too much. Okay, now your left arm comes up and over, reaching it. Again, wiggling it up your back. And then your right hand comes up, grabbing onto the fingers or the wrist. Again, this right shoulder, if it's forward, we want to move it back, bring it back by our head. The left shoulder, we want to bring it down. So just notice, one part of your body, one side could be different than the other. Completely normal. We all have sides that are tighter or looser than the other. Just feeling the stretch, making sure that neck is released, the head is released. Just breathing. Good, and then release, releasing the hands. Good, one more time, releasing, stretching your arms up. Let's just give our arms a stretch. Interlace your fingers. And then inhale, and as you exhale, hinging over to the right. Imagining you're between a wall in front of you and a wall behind you, stretching a little bit deeper. And then inhale back to center and then over to the other side. Both arms are stretching long. Good, just check the time. Good, inhale, coming back to center. Good, and then releasing your arms down. Good, okay, now we're gonna come to sitting on your on your mat. We're gonna do some forward folding. So if you have really tight hips and it's hard for you to sit, some of you have told me that it's hard for you to sit on your mat, you can take the edge of your mat and roll it up. So that's gonna give you a little bit of lift, and then you sit on that fat portion. And when you do that, I'm gonna do that so you can see, when you do that, you're able to open up a little more if you're really tight. So, come sitting on the edge of your mat with your legs in front of you. So we're gonna do Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So in this posture, we want our legs to be strong. And we wanna move any flesh so we're sitting on our sit bones, nice and tall. And then our feet, we don't want them to be lazy. We don't want them to fall to the side. A lot of times when we do this, we let them just relax. We want to engage all the way through. So you might need a strap here, but actually you don't really need one. You can just, tell you the modifications. Inhale, reaching your arms up, and then exhale, folding forward, long spine. You want to reach nice and long. And then when your back starts to round, bringing your hands to wherever that may be. Maybe it's your calf muscles, maybe it's your shins, maybe it's your feet. For those of you that are super flexible and are able to touch your feet, I'd like you to take your block and you can bring it onto the outside of your feet and grab onto your block. Okay, so that's another option for you if you're really, really flexible. Just hold on to the block and grab that. Some mornings were a little bit tighter. I'm a little tighter this morning. Nice and long, folding forward, looking forward. Good. Inhale, reaching your arms long. Exhale, reaching them up, and then bringing them down. Taking your right foot, bringing your right heel to your left thigh. So I'm kind of sitting one leg is bent and one leg is straight. Now, again, that left foot, don't let it roll out to the side. Keep that left leg strong. Make sure you move any flesh out so you can sit on your sit bones. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, reaching long, 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 long. Straight as spine as possible. So I don't want you to think about bringing the head to the knee. You're actually trying to bring your head to your shin. That's what you really want to be aiming for or going for, that kind of length. Folding forward. Squeezing those legs. Reaching nice and long. Janusirsasana. Use your breath to allow yourself to deepen into the posture. Good. Inhale, reaching the arms long. Exhale, reaching them up, and then bringing them down. And switching legs. So right leg comes out straight, left foot, sole of the foot comes to the side of the right thigh. Again, squeezing that right leg. Make sure you're sitting on your sit bones. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, reaching long, nice and long. Don't worry about grabbing onto your foot if you can't. Hold onto your ankle or your shin, wherever you are. This is all about your own journey in yoga. And everyone's practicing alone these days, so we don't need any ego or anybody else in the room doing what they're doing. Folding forward, breathing, make sure you're breathing. Good. Inhale, reaching your arms long. Exhale, reaching up. And then bringing your arms down. Good. Okay. Lie down on your back. You can uncurl that mat and lie down. Fix my mat so you can see me. Okay. So, lying down. I hope you get it. Okay. So, from here, lying down, bend your knees and bring your knees into your chest, hugging your knees, grabbing onto your elbows. Just holding onto your elbows, bringing your knees into your chest. Good. Bringing your feet back down to the mat. Bring your right foot on top of your left leg. So here I'm making the number 4, if you can't see. I can even turn so you could see me, so it's like a number 4. And then you're going to inhale, thread your fingers through that number 4, and grab onto the left shin. So in this pose, we're pulling the left shin into our chest. But this right knee, I want you to imagine I'm turning so you can see me. I want you to imagine there's a hand on this knee, pushing this knee away. So I'm pulling my left knee in, and my right knee goes out. But I'm not using my hand for my right knee. I just want you to imagine that. When you do that, you're going to feel the space in that hip. Pulling that left knee in. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Keeping your head and shoulders down. Again, if you can't reach your knee, you can use a strap for that. And switch. Okay, so right foot comes down. Left knee comes onto the left foot comes onto the right knee. So again, I'm threading my hand through, pulling my right shin back at number 4, but that left knee, it's like there's a hand there that's pushing it away as my right shin comes in. So when you do that, again, you'll feel space that's created in that left hip flexor. Pulling the right shin in, but the left knee comes out. Breathing. Make sure you're breathing. Stay with your practice. Good. From here, inhale, and as you exhale, bring your feet down to the mat, and then bring your feet up, grabbing the outside of your feet, coming into happy baby. So here, we're working on bringing our knees down to the floor. I know opening up, you're going to feel this is a deep opener for your groin and the back of your thighs. Breathing, just like a happy baby. Again, if you can't grab your feet, you can use a strap here to hold like that. Breathing. Good. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, and bring your feet, pulling them towards your chest. Keeping your head and shoulders on the ground. Feel that stretch in your groin. Good. And then inhale, and as you exhale, bring your feet back to the mat. Bring your hands out like airplane wings. I want you to, so listen carefully, we're going to do a twist here, but I want you to shift your hips, just pick them up and move them about 2 inches to the left. And then drop your knees to the right and look over to the left. So now the knees are to the right and the head, the ear, the left ear are on the mat to the left. Shoulders are staying down. With each breath, allow the knees to go further and the head to twist further. This is a spinal twist. Breathing. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Okay, so now Pick up the hips a little bit, move them a little, 2 inches to the right this time. Drop the knees to the left. Head goes over to the right. So again, with each breath, let gravity help those knees come a little further to the left. Head goes over to the right. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Bringing your arms by your side, stretch your legs along your mat. Reach your arms up over your head, interlacing your fingers, stretching your arms in one direction, your legs in the other direction. Walk your heels along the mat. Good, and then release. Switch the finger grip. We'll do that one more time. Just switching the finger grip, stretching the arms long, walking the heels along the mat. So really you're lengthening your body as much as possible. Stretching. Good, and then release. But keep your legs where they are. Just bring your arms down by your side so you're nice and long. We're gonna do a deep relaxation here. So you're going to stay lying down. So in this deep relaxation, you're going to we're going to work through parts of your body, allowing them to relax and just let go. I'm going to be sitting up so that I can speak better, but you'll lay down for this. So just letting your body relax. Notice if you have any tension. Don't worry if you fall asleep during this relaxation or you lose the track of my voice. Just, I want you to relax. So bringing the awareness to your feet, from your big toe to your pinky toe. Relaxing your foot. Relaxing your ankles. Relaxing your calves, your shins, your thighs. So let your legs completely relax. Squeeze your buttock muscles, just squeeze them. And then release. Let them relax. Breathe in, fill your belly full of air. Open your mouth and just let it go. Now breathe into your lungs, take a deep breath. Take another breath, holding it. Open your mouth. Just let it go. So let your internal organs relax now. Your abdomen, your ribs, your lungs, and your heart. Just let them relax. Let your entire spine relax along the mat. Relax your fingers from your thumb all the way to the pinky finger. Relax the knuckles, the hand, the entire hand. Relax your wrists, your arms, from your forearms all the way to your upper arms. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Just squeeze them up towards your ears and then relax. Let the shoulder blades just slide down your back and relax. Feel the space between your ears and your shoulders. Relax. Turn your head from side to side, releasing any tension in your neck. And then bring it to center and relax it. Imagine the skin from the neck is falling to the mat. And squeeze all the muscles of your face towards your nose, squeezing them, and then release. Relax your face. Relax your mouth, your teeth, your tongue. Relax your nose, your cheeks. Relax your eyes, your forehead. Relax the top of your head. Just relax. At this point, if you notice any tension remaining in your body, send a mental message right now and just ask it to relax. Feel how when your body is relaxed, your breath is relaxed and your mind is relaxed. Take a moment, just enjoy this. thinking about our intention of gratitude and taking it into our day, our week ahead. I am grateful for my life, my lessons, my gifts, my losses, my endings, and new beginnings, and everything in between. Thinking of what the silver lining is in our current world for you, and expressing gratitude for that. Please continue to take your Savasana. Instagram's going to cut me off soon, but please continue to take it as long as you wish and enjoy the time. I thank you for taking the time to practice. Please share this with anyone you'd like. I'd like to spread this message of peace. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste.